Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and foes, honored guests, all the above, come one, come all to this beautiful Friday affair, and welcome to today's stream. My name is Polar B. You can call me Polar, and this is Arc Raiders, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, we have the expedition. We are working towards the expedition. We are working on the expedition this fine Friday morning. This fine, beautiful Friday morning. We finished all our benches last week, or I should say Wednesday. We finished all of our benches on Wednesday.
You will hear out.
Oh, they do talk. Interesting. Can I just purchase this thing? Interesting. It's kind of a cool tool. But yeah, we finished, guys. We finished our workbenches on Wednesday morning. We actually got through that really quick. And now we are simply working towards our project. We are already on. We kind of ran through a bunch. So right as after we got our benches, we kind of jumped right into the expedition. It wasn't a full day, so that's why I'm not calling it day one. Or I'm calling today day one. But we did kind of run through the first pretty fast. And now we are working on getting firefly burners. We are now working on getting our firefly burners. So that's the name of the game on this beautiful morning. Oh, we did find the anvil splitter too. I did forget about that. All right, guys, let's get our friends over on YouTube in. Let's get them in and go from there. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What is up, everybody? Good morning. Again, big shout out to everybody here. Good morning, good morning, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, friends and foes, honored guests, come one, come all to this beautiful Friday affair, and welcome to today's stream. My name is Polar B. You can call me Polar, and this is Arc Raiders. Guys, I was saying, we are working through our expedition. We are on expedition 3. Working through it. Good morning, Kat. Good morning to you, my friend. Good morning. We are working on expedition 3. I don't feel as stressed. Now, that's also because we have 32 days still left before even the countdown starts, and we're already through page 3. And frankly, we're going to fly through. Excuse me, we're going to fly through. We have advanced electrical. We can build those. We already actually have the snow globes. I've been collecting those. We have bombardier cells. That's a pretty easy find. So we have to get 2 fireflies, not a big deal. And then we literally need one thing on this page, have to build 2 other items, but we have one thing on this page we have to get. And then it comes to the load stage, and that's actually where all the money goes. And we are kind of poor, I'm not going to lie. We are kind of poor. So we're going to be smart about this. We're not just going to throw everything into it. But I mean, I would be shocked if we don't get through at least pages 3 and 4 today, and then we kind of knock out page 5 pretty easily, the load stage. So that's the name of the game today, guys. Again, we have been building towards this. We've been kind of in the back of our minds as we've been playing. We have been making sure we kind of keep things. I'm also kind of surprised too. Since I did Expedition 2 or finished Expedition 2, I'm only level 37. But I'm already, almost all the way through at least the first 4 phases of the project. So that's pretty cool. We are a PvE player. I'm a PvE player. I do not typically do a ton of PvP. I don't have a problem with it. In fact, I kind of like the PvP aspect to it, but this account is a PvE account. So all that being said, we're going to get into it here. Kind of got to get ourselves ready. I think we still need a couple items. I'm running the Rascal just for kicks and gigs. Really, that's the only reason why we're doing it. More for testing than anything else. I did find an anvil splitter. I'm going to take that off. Mainly because I want to sell it. Mainly because I want to put that towards the load phase. I'm not really too concerned with the anvil splitter. We're gonna have to do a lot of building. We're gonna have to do a lot of stuff as we get through this. All right, dam staff room key. We do have our dam staff room key. We also have a couple other keys. Buried City Residential, which will be nice. Dam testing annex, which will be nice as well. But I do need to make my key before we jump in. All right, so I got my key made. Preferably not have to use the key, but when times get sweaty, it's good for a little bit of an exfil. But guys, good morning on all the different channels. We are live all over the place. We are live here on TikTok. Good morning, TikTok, to you all. If you haven't already, make sure you like the stream. If you haven't already, make sure you follow. We are also live over on Twitch as well as YouTube. For those of you on the TikTok stream, you will see all of that information in the top left corner. You can also, on any of the platforms, you can also just always go to my description, and that's where you can find multitude of items. So, all right, let's jump in. We still have not found, as a complete side note, we still have not found the the snap hook. We still have not found the snap hook, which I find is very interesting. I did find another website that is a blueprint tracker. It's almost like a heat map, if you will. So I'm gonna check that out, because you can actually sort it by blueprints. You can sort it by blueprints, so we're gonna try and see how that kind of works and go from there. What up, 40? Or do my projects. Which projects are you talking about, friend? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking too, Obi. What up, Obi? Good morning. What's kind of crazy is that I'm looking at this site, right? And I don't do like the overlay or anything, but I'm looking at this site, and they're saying that there's for the MK3 Survivor, as a complete side note, like I know we were just talking about snap hooks, but for the MK3 Survivor, they're saying that's always, it's like a hot spot in testing annex. It's a hot spot in testing annex. How are we on this fine Friday morning, Obi? Or I guess maybe good evening to you. It's always interesting at this 5 a.m. hour, because I get a lot of my West Coast friends going to bed. A lot of my East Coast, especially my blue collar East Coast friends, waking up early. Or I've got my my late night West Coast friends saying goodnight. So you said electromagnetic, which is great, but look, this is crap. We're not getting any love. Guys, we're not getting any love. We have a hurricane on Buried City. Okay, whatever. I'm not a big hurricane fan. I feel like that's kind of you like it or you don't. But then look at these timers. Okay, we'll get electromagnetic storm in half an hour at Spaceport. That's fine. A night raid in an hour and a half. That's fine. But my favorite map, damn, we'll get a night raid in an hour and a half. So for me, we'll get a night raid right around the 7 a.m. hour. But then electromagnetic storm, almost 6 hours at Bluegate. Bluegate's not getting any love. Riven Tides, 6.5 hours until an event for them. Night raid, kind of weird timers, I'm not gonna lie. They really have. I hope that that's something that they I hope that that's something that they don't, or that they address, you know, prior to the giant October can't talk. Prior to the giant October thing. For the damn Battlegrounds, that night raid was a 10-hour you guys have been waiting 10 hours for this? What? Yo, did the map rotation guy, did the map rotation dev fall asleep? What's going on? Life's been tough lately, so here we go with this again. Guys, don't respond to that. All right, this is what's crazy, right? This is what's kind of wild. So I'm looking, so guys, I use, it was marked as 10 hours. People were also talking about in the Arc Discord. Okay. If it's in the Arc Discord server, then it's definitely a problem. But I'm looking at, if you guys, I don't know what maps you guys use, but I'm using Metaforge. That's like the companion, if you will, that I use just to, you know, look at things, etc. And I'm looking at it here. So electromagnetic storm, the next one is in 35 minutes. And that's the one at that's the one here at Spaceport. But then after the Spaceport electromagnetic, we don't get one for another 5 hours, and that's at Bluegate. Yeah, Metaforge is great. What up, Brew? I love Metaforge. It's a great map. But I'm trying out this other map. Who knows how legit it is, but it'll be interesting. It's the arcblueprinttracker.io. This is just the standard use, but it's a heat map. That's what I like. I like heat maps. Oh, I'm sorry, Bree. My apologies. It's always hard with the EA UX. Well, so what's interesting though about that, Bree, is that oh, bro. Man, I'm doubly wrong. Bree, oh yeah, I guess. Oh, I can see on the TikTok chat. Okay, yeah, you're probably not a Bree, I'm guessing, based on the photo. Some arm cannons for sure, bro. But yeah, no, electromagnetic storm, the ones that I want to hit, pretty much night raids, electromagnetic storms are what I want to kind of hit. But I guess yeah, I don't know. I want to just play. I just want to play. That's really what I want to do. I want to play. All right, let's go play. All right, we're taking the hand cannon, Rascal 1, for science purposes. Taking Old Reliable, Anvil 4. I did find the extended barrel 2 on that bad boy. Got plenty of heals, plenty of fent. We are working. Let's actually increase our go juice. Let's give myself a little bit of go juice here. I need plastic parts. That's the other thing I have to remember to be crafting. Or not crafting, taking with me. I almost feel like I should be requiring myself to take 100 plastic parts out every raid. Like, that's minimum requirement right now. Minimum requirement. I know the answer is always go see Celeste. Celeste and I aren't really talking right now. Personal problems, honestly. We have some personal issues. We just kind of keep to ourselves right now. She filed for some things in court. Celeste and I kind of keep our distance. Excuse me. Also, apologies, guys, for being late. I know typically I start 5 a.m. on Fridays as well as Wednesdays. And then also, just as a side note, 7 a.m. Eastern on Saturdays. Apologies for being a little bit late this morning. One of the downsides to playing different games, we had a DayZ stream on this past Wednesday night, is that you have to update a bunch of the settings. So, didn't do that before this morning. That's on me. Naturally, it's raining.
Let's go to research and administration.
It's perfect. No, go up. Why does it? Guys, I have over 300 hours and I still can't do this. What's up, Niall? What's up, bro? Or Najee. Sorry, I don't know your name. Yeah, I don't think the anvil splitter is really it, guys. I'm not using it right now. I was using it last raid, and I don't know. Not for me. Not for me. Take that. Someone's looting over there. We gotta be quick. We gotta be quick. We gotta be quick. We gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. There we go. That was a great, actually, that was a great find. Oh, that was perfect. That was perfect. All of this is going to get thrown into our loot phase, quite frankly. Anvil 2, shotgun. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Tagging grenade. Pass on that. Extended shotgun mag. Let's freaking go. What's up, cat? I thought I did grab that. Okay. All of this is basically gonna get trashed. Okay, that's strange. There's no bags. No bags here. Oh, what's this? Snap blast, shotgun ammo. I don't need that right now. Really weird. There's no... Oh, wait. I can do this. Let me just do this real quick. Let me just make sure you... For a sensor. That's a good call. Good call. I like that. So my strategy, for those of you that are new, is I run through this real quick, just grab everything I possibly can that I know I'm going to want, and then I kind of go backwards. I kind of go backwards and say, okay, what do I want to take? I think I'm going to try and grab a bunch of seed, and then go from there. I don't need that. That door jam was clutch. That door jam was absolutely clutch. I am gonna keep building my zip line, so I want to keep that. Good morning, unknown, by the way. All right, nothing here, so no bags. Now this isn't. There's no event. There's no event on dam right now, but no bags. It's kind of strange. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Let's go to testing. just for kicks and giggles. And then this is going to be an early exfil because we're obviously already gooped or looted. We're already looted. Actually, you know what? Let me take this just in the very rare case. I'm going to sacrifice my seed because I did hear people out there. They're probably gone by now, but I also don't want to just completely assume that this is safe. So we're going to breach out of this room. What's up, bro?
Hey, bro.
Enjoy raids, my friend.
Same to you, bro.
All right. Not a bad pickup, especially for the defensive tactics here. Now, in this case, there was nothing. But I think that breaching that I heard, I'm pretty sure that was somebody going to control tower. Going right here into that door. Pretty sure that's what that was. Alright, I do hear Mr. Leaper. I thought I heard him. Maybe I didn't. Ooh. That's no bueno. I heard shots. This is a pure money run at this point. We're not even going to try to fight Ark if we don't have to. Oh, that's the surveyor. Well. Oh. Shoot, he saw me. He did in fact see me. Alright. This just got interesting. That's the problem for me with the rain. That's the problem for me in the rain, and I don't have Survivor. I don't have really much. I have this stupid rascal, which isn't really going to help me at all. But I'm waiting for him to de-aggro or find somebody else. I know this is super lame and not fun, but truthfully, I don't have the ability to fight this, if I'm just being honest. I need Mr. Rocky to get out of here. Oh, I do have this. I want it. Alright. We're going to use that last ditch. Just in case. He's gone. I kind of got out of that one. I got out of that one. I know. I'm going to sell it, but I also... I can make that. I can make that. Not really necessary. All right. Onward. I'm going to sell it for the,
Hornets.
I'm going to sell it for the load phase of the... Shoot. Not what I wanted. Hang on. I'm going to sell, or I'm going to keep it for the load phase. It's for the load phase of the expedition. I was gonna say, can you just die already? Rocky is over there, so that's nice. This is a quick exfil because we hit staff room immediately. Remember the new law that came into effect today? What new law is that? Also, Kat, I'm glad to read about your bonus. That's awesome. Oh, the no texting thing? Is that what you're referring to? Yep, I did see that. I am all for it. What up, Vincent? Good morning, bro. Welcome in, my friend. All right, quick and easy raid this morning, guys. We're only in here 10 minutes because we got yo, I'm gonna probably say it's Kiev, something like that. Welcome, brother. Welcome, my friend. I wanted to get out with all that loot. There was really no point in running around because all of this I wanted. You live in Alaska. What's the new law? So in Pennsylvania, the new law, I think it's called the Paul Miller Law. Basically, it's just, I think it's heavier fines. Kat, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's just heavier fines, things like that, for texting and driving. I think it gives law enforcement more, what's the word I'm looking for? Leeway in fines and even probably arresting people. It is a big problem though. Like when I don't have a very long drive to work, but when I do go into the office and I'm not working remote, I swear, I mean, I have a 10-minute drive, and I'm telling you, I probably see one person per minute on their phone screwing around. And I'm not talking like, listen, like we all do it. We all pull our phones out, Google Maps, changing music, whatever, right? Unless you have like the CarPlay thing. But I don't have that. But I'm talking about like people will drive with their phones like forehead, like on their forehead. Practically like just trying, it's like they're trying to read it or something. I don't understand it one bit, but you know, it is what it is. All right, we are saving all these trinkets because that was like the big thing for me on the last time I did this. That was the big thing, like selling all this. That was like my one big thing that I was trying to find. Yeah, you can't even use your phone in the car when you're at a stop sign. Yep. Perfect. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna sell all this stuff. Let's take damn testing annex key in now. See what we can find. Didn't get any of the plastic like we said, and that's all right. Let's unclog Scrappy here. Thank you, Mr. Scrappy. Also, guys, listen. I'm putting some content on this together. I think it's gonna be pretty funny. Guys, I killed Scrappy and DayZ. I played the game for a solid 15 minutes, and the first thing I did was kill Scrappy. The first thing I did was kill Scrappy. The DayZ version. I actually kind of felt a certain way about it. Yeah, shaking my head for sure. For sure. All right, back to dam. Back to the dam. All right, we have, oh, you know what I was gonna do? I was gonna do one thing. I was gonna build another defib. I don't want to use my key necessarily right now. Well, hang on, let me back that up. Before I say what I was gonna say. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold my testing annex key until the night raid. So we'll play that in about an hour and 20 minutes, give or take. Because yeah, I don't want to do that. So we'll do this. We'll go in. Oh, you know what? I was going to do one other thing. I was going to build. Guys, I need the snap hook. I need the snap hook. But I'll grab a zip line just for kicks and giggles. All right, let's go. You have over 1,000 hours in DayZ. Was playing that before you got Ark. Unknown, yeah, bro, Cat's not wrong. I need a tutor badly. I was so lost, and I started, you know, I played about 2.5 hours on Wednesday. It was actually my second stream of the day. A lot of times at night, I'll do like what I call a bonus stream. If I'm feeling up for it, if the family is doing well, they're just watching TV, whatever. But yeah, I was a lost puppy for like an hour and a half. It was bad. Good morning, Havoc. How are you, brother? Yeah, it was not easy. And then I ended up falling. Somehow I made my way to like a mini lighthouse. I climbed up, like looking just for stuff. It was dark. And then I ended up falling, breaking my legs, and then dying. Switching over. Yeah, sounds good, Cap. You're alive? Yes, I was unknown. Yes, I was. Well, I shouldn't say I was dying. I would say that I just exited because I couldn't find a splint because I was on the beach. It was pretty bad. You're alive? I'm glad you're alive, Havoc. GG's to the morning already, brother. That's a great way to start the morning. Late raid? Great job, game. 17 minutes late, too. What is this? Why? What did I do?
Let's move to that location.
I mean, there's no way
Let's
this
move to that
is...
location.
There's no way that I... Wait, is this the same... Hold on. No way, right? This isn't the same map that I just left. What's up, Rob? Yeah, Ark knows that I killed Scrappy and DayZ, and that's why it's doing this to me. I guess. So I was you can find the stick though, right? That's what I was looking for. I was trying. So there was a guy on YouTube that was in chat, and he was trying to help me out. And he's like, you just got to crawl to like the bushes or something. But the problem with where I was on that beach. There was no bushes, and you crawl so slow in that game. So, now, I understand the game. Like, I understand, like, the concept and all that stuff, I believe. But I will say one thing about DayZ. What I don't like about it is how, when it's dark, like, you can't see anything. That was difficult for me. This was hit? No, it wasn't. Okay. Maybe we'll get lucky. So I was trying to find the sticks. I had the bandages. I was trying to find the sticks for it. And that was really my issue. First person official is darker than third person. Well, so, and again, this is on me, right? Like, obviously, like, I should have been a little bit more prepared than I actually was. But I went into that without any understanding of what was about to happen. Chat had said to try it, which obviously I did, which was fun. But I went into that with zero understanding of what I was about to get into. I do need batteries. So when I was in there, I was like, what in the heck did I just get into? So the first, like, honestly, the first hour was just acclimation. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in. My name is Polar B. We are playing some Ark Raiders. You, my friends, can call me Polar. That's pretty... That'll be nice for Money, money, money. So what we're doing, guys, we finished the benches last stream. For those of you that hung out, I appreciate that. That was a little bit of a longer push, to be honest. But we finished the benches. Oops, I don't want that. We finished our benches. Last stream on Wednesday morning, and now we're working towards the truth is that we kind of were already planning for the expedition in the back of our mind. So I was collecting things, kind of intentionally keeping things around, but now we're actually just working towards the expedition, and we're already on page Torrente Blueprint, which I do not have. Nice. That's random. Honestly, I don't even check these half the time because I'm thinking it's just ammo. And I ran past that. I went into DayZ with zero knowledge too, died of starvation with an unpeeled potato in your hand. First game? Yeah. So my first game, I died from, guys, I think this was the same lobby that I was in. I honestly think this was the same lobby that I was in, that I left out of, because this was the last exfil. I think when I left and then came back, this is it. Okay, so I'm going to exfil here, and remember, there were dead. I shot some arc right here, right in this little hut. So I'm curious now. I'm going to go back and see if their bodies are still there. The game literally just put me back into the same lobby. Which, I'll be honest, is kind of annoying. And I can just hear it now. Oh, Arc Raiders is dead. Look at that. You got the same lobby. Game's dying. Man, shut up. There's a couple streamers that I watch in the evening time when I'm working on stuff or just kind of having like a relaxing night. There's a couple random streamers that I watch, and one of them I really do enjoy. He's also a PvE player. His name is Only Jome. Jome. Fun guy, fun stream. So the other night I was watching, and basically I got into an argument with somebody about the game dying, and their argument was that, you know, like your typical argument, oh, there's nothing to do, it's boring, it's boring, it's boring. And I'm like, dude, well, how do you mainly play? So in this guy's case, he actually was a PvE player. Okay, cool. But then I'm like, so go do some PvP, go help some people, go screw around, go, like, you know, that kind of thing. And it was like, I mean, granted, you're talking to, like, whatever, I get it, but I mean, it was so hard for him to consider, like, doing something different in the game. Guys, the game is not dead. It's in a lull. Nobody's suggesting it's not, but it's not a dead game. Someone the other day asked me in chat, they said, what are your expectations for this game? My expectations for this game? Like, truthfully, what I want to see for this game is I want to see the 10-year plan that they keep talking about. Not the full plan, but like, I want to see that this game, my hope is that in 10 years from now, which is really hard for a lot of us to think about, in 10 years from now, this game will still be kicking. It'll be coming towards the end of its life cycle, but we will be still shooting arc, hopefully new arc, but we'll still be shooting arc and enjoying the game and enjoying all the new concepts, probably 7 or 8 pages of maps at that point. You know, that kind of stuff. Like, we don't have to just assume because there's a mini lull we have to lose our ever-loving minds. You can't PvE. You're just straight PvP, to be honest. But I live in Stella, but I do have morals. If I kill somebody and they don't shoot me, I'll defib them. The beauty of Arc Raiders, and this is something that I think gets missed a lot,
10 minutes to get out of there.
is kind of what Waka just said.
10 minutes.
Waka mainly plays PvP and lives in the PvE lobbies. Or, I'm sorry, lives in Stella lobbies. Steve, what up, brother? He plays in these lobbies. He lives in these lobbies. And he enjoys it, right? That's the point I'm making, is that you can enjoy this game. There's multiple ways to play the game. Guys, this was the same lobby. What's up, Steve? Good morning to you guys. This was the same lobby. This is exactly the same lobby. How freaking lame. That is so incredibly lame. That is so incredibly lame. So guys, I got out of my lobby really quick the last game because I just wanted to. That was really the reason. And it put me right back into the same lobby. Because those two Arc right there, I killed them. Those two Arc were killed by moi. Oh, there's... These are not the two Arc you're looking for sure. Someone's going after that Rocketeer. Someone's going after Rocky. If you do play other maps for stuff to make my shields and augments, I literally tell people I'm not friendly, just leave me be. You just no, you're good, bro. That's how you play. That's how if I had 50-50 or PvP lobbies, like if that's where I was on the aggression spectrum, I would do the same thing. Waves my hand. So kind of annoying because that was the same map we just literally, it's the same exact lobby we just came from. Because the testing annex exfil was the last exfil. So I'm strictly PV. I mean, about as strict as I guess it gets. Like I'm not gonna just let somebody kill me. I'm definitely defensive. I mean, so yeah, so if you shoot me, I'm definitely shooting back. But as far as like how I play and play styles and things like that, yeah, I would say I'm strictly PvE. Are you friendly? If you shoot at me, I'll go back to Speranza. So I would say it this way, Waka. I am so much PvE that I actually created an alternate account on Steam just so that I could PvP. Because that's how far to the spectrum, to the left of the spectrum I am on the PvE versus PvP spectrum. I've been in a couple of PvE lobbies with my buddies and they are kind of funny. I just go with them and not get routed. Yeah, I mean... Again, it's very easy. It's fun to do both. And honestly, I think it would take, I have about 300 plus hours. I think I'm right now. I'm almost at 310, 315, something like that. This is my main account. And, I think I've killed 20 people. I think I've killed 20 people. And that was a lot of that was in the first beginning. You're at 300 or 400 at 6K Nox. Yeah, that's crazy. What's up, Russell? You love Arc Raiders? Let's go. Love it too. A PvE solo to get my stash up, and when I hop on with bro, it's always PvP. I mean, that's pretty much the way to do it. Speaking of, guys, we might be doing duos and trios next Wednesday. That's the thought, at least for right now. That's what I'm thinking. I gotta check with the boss, make sure that there's nothing kid-wise or anything like that that I'm missing. But right now, that's the idea. Right now, that is the idea.
Go to research and administration.
I just don't know which account I'm going to do it on, to be honest with you. I might do it on this account, but I also might do it on the other account. I might even, to be honest with you, I'm not sure if I'm going to be... Tomorrow, I might switch to the other account to just level. Because right now, my what I'm calling my PvP account, if we're being honest, isn't very PvP at this moment in time. It's still pretty PvE. Because I'm not intentionally shooting people. Like, I'm not, like, going around like Dexter. Or I guess, actually, let me take that back. I am kind of being like Dexter. Because Dexter doesn't kill just to kill. His is all, like, very coordinated. It's not a bad way to do it. It's not a bad way to do it, Waka. Now, what you can definitely abuse it. It's like some people have like a PvE account, and then they have like their buddy or their wife or their girlfriend or brother or whatever, boyfriend, whatever. They have them go in and do stuff, meaning like to trade and whatnot. So I don't do it for that reason, but just to like run around and just shoot people. Definitely fun. Clea, I appreciate the follow. Waka, I think, I don't know if I called it out, but I appreciate the follow from earlier, brother. Thank you. Very kind. I will say, so with Arc Raiders, there was a lot of streamers, creators, that got pretty big. And for good reason. They had good content. But I've watched them recently now. I gotta say, I mean, it is what it is. Showstopper blueprint, nice. It is what it is, but like, you can just tell. I don't know. You can just tell, like, intentions. Like, I like to say I just do this for the love of the game. That's also why I'm not really worried about like the money side of things with this world. I mean, if it would ever happen, great, but yeah, there's some people that really they got big, and again for rightful reasons, but then it's like the way they've treated their community after getting kind of big, or I'll go one step further, the way they've kind of treated their community after playing with like other more known creators is kind of wild. I don't do the name thing. I don't do that, but it's just, it's kind of like, what the heck, bro? Like, kind of crazy. Ooh, Berletta. Industrial Chargers. Alright, so this guy's going crazy in there. What up, Echo? Just got off the game and it was sad. PvE, PvP. I feel like it's dying. I love this game. I hate the route it's going. Haven't played in a week. Needed a break from the rats. Tired of getting shot in the back. All fair points. All fair points. I'm sorry it wasn't fun, Echo. I will say, though... Oh, you know what? I didn't hit that other one. I will say, though... I think there is an expectation that we all have to have with this game. and that is it popped off. It went huge. What up, David? Appreciate the heart, bro. The game went off. It was huge. It was massive, right? For good reason. It was a great game. I will throw it here just for kicks. But I don't think that was ever... I don't think that was ever the target audience for this game. I think they got really lucky with the timing because of how many bad games were out there. You know, Battlefield 6 came out the same time as Arc Raiders. And the fact that Battlefield 6 blew up the way it did, or I'm sorry, Arc blew up the way it did, actually I think is more of a negative to Battlefield 6. But, where I'm going with this is I do need plastic parts. I think we just have to let them cook. Let Arc do their thing, play other games in the meantime if we really need to, but let them cook. Need those two, actually. Let them do their thing. This game, they've always said 10-year time frame, and we'll just go from there. I'll take that.
Appreciate it. Hey, don't
What's up, friend? What's up, bro? You need anything? You need anything? That was strange. I enjoy just not getting shot in the back. That's fair. It's okay not to play this game. Good morning, good morning, good morning, David. David, we need a better name than Polar Crew, right? The cheaters are insane in the lobby. So, cheaters, I was watching someone play DayZ, or not DayZ. I was watching somebody play DMZ the other day. You want to talk about cheaters? Holy God. This game can be incredible, visually beautiful. I don't care about the PV. Yeah, I agreed. Play how you want. But the game is absolutely incredible. Just not getting shot in the back while fighting Arc. That's fair. Back in January when it was Venator and Toro and Teenage and Stella was peak for me. Yeah, well, he had a massive effect on the game, Waka. Massive effect. Just straight rats. I hope they work it out. Totally forgot about BF6. Never even played it. People without microphones are so sketchy. I will scale that one step backwards. I don't mind people that emote. This game does a good job with the emotes, in my opinion. What up, old fart? Good morning. I feel like the emotes in this game are actually pretty good. So I feel like they have enough emotes to actually have, like, at least intention based. Like, okay, what are we doing? But yeah, I mean, no mics are definitely questionable. That person definitely could have killed me because I was not paying any attention. So if they had any nefarious intentions, they could have completely wiped me out. 1000%. I think they were also the person in here going off. Somebody just popped in. I can hear it. I feel like Peanut's ADHD is what drives him. Honestly, probably. Okay, I'm going to... What up, Walker? I appreciate the GGs, bro. Thank you, man. Very kind of you. Very unnecessary, very kind. Guys, there's a reason I'm grabbing those vests. Yeah, if they use the emotes, if they use the flashing lights, I'm fine. I keep saying every expedition I'm going to be a little bit more... Head
home at the Red Lake balcony lift.
a little bit more like shoot first, ask questions later type of a guy. But then I never do it. So, what does that say about me? Peanut is somebody was talking about Peanut, and honestly, I have nothing but respect for Peanut because he is jumping off of games. He's playing what he wants. In my opinion, he is doing what he wants to do with streaming. He is streaming the way it should be. He is doing streaming the way he should. I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I know that my temperament, everything like that, I am not at all like Peanut, but from a stream perspective, I look up to that guy a ton, because also keep in mind, he played Tarkov like a bandit for years. Like, he was a Tarkov bandit. I can use that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is a wild pool. This is a wild pool. Hang on. Yeah, you gotta respect Peanut for sure. You gotta give him the respect he deserves. Snap hooks are nice. Do you need any guns? I gotta make some stash. No, I'm good, Waka. Sell away, my friend. Sell away. For me, the mic thing is very map conditional. The Hutch vs. Peanut War was out. 100% Waka. It was a phenomenal time. Shoot first, ask questions later. There's good non-communication in the game. He even plays when he logs out of stream. Stella no mic is definitely sketchy. But what I was saying with Peanut is that you got to respect the hell out of the game, or out of the guy, because he's just playing to play for the love of the game. I mean, I would encourage you, if you like podcasts, listen to the Bar Down podcast. It's, I think Optic puts it on, or it's a guy from Optic, I'll put it that way. And they did like an hour and a half. I listened to it on a drive one day. Phenomenal podcast. Because they even talk about like things that are super interesting. So for instance, they talk a lot about like his methodology with, like, so he doesn't get monetization on certain streams because of the way he has his stream set up with like the music and stuff. And gotta understand, for a guy, that guy's giving up hundreds of thousands, if not potentially millions of dollars for that reason. But he's just like, whatever. I mean, guy, it's just goated streamer. That's one thing I give him credit for. Everybody that plays with him has fun. They all said they got into streaming and lost the fun, and he brought it back to them. Yeah. Look what he did. I mean, listen, we can say what we will. You all can say what you will about Nick Mercs, right? Some people love him, some people hate him, and that's fair. I think it's fair criticism on both ends. He's definitely not everybody's cup of tea. But those streams with Peanut playing, him and Gingy, like him and Gingy, cool dude Gingy, 1000% great combo. Cloaksy, the whole group of them. But I watched a ton of